Warm welcome to all. Presenting our paper entitled as Revisiting the Gendered Subaltern Ethos of Bharathan's Vaishali. Coming to the introduction. In post colonial studies, the term subaltern identifies and describes the man, the woman, or the member of a specific social group who is socially, politically, and geographically outside of the hegemonic power structure. The idea of subaltern studies originated in England towards the end of 1970, and Ranajit Guha, renowned historian, with his contributions perfected this school of thought. As a result of which today we see a very different and developed version of subaltern studies in India. The paper titled Revisiting the Gender Subaltern Ethos of Bharathan's Vaishali attempts to explore the textual subconscious of the movie Vaishali. It is the story of a Devadasi girl Vaishali who has been assigned the mission to seduce Maharshi Vimandagan's son Rishishringan to take him to Champapuri to perform a Mahayagam to make it rain. It was an adaptation of a sub-story told by Vedavyasa to King Yudhishthira in the epic Mahabharata. From a feminist point of view, the epics Ramayana and Mahabharata portray a woman as a known entity completely subordinate to a man. The epic provides a context for demonstrating a patriarchal perspective that shapes our realities, sets our values, and limits our view of individual possibilities. The media constantly presents the ideal of femininity to be sought and achieved. All media discourses, including literature and advertising, works to build social positions for women as viewers, listeners, and readers. Media discourses establish social attitudes for women that are based on stereotypical images of who they are and what they do. The media play an important role in the construction and reproduction of these positions. Women are misinterpreted or they are misrepresented in such a way as to arouse male sexual fantasies. Women are projected as lust. In this movie Vaishali, her body becomes the subject of male voyeurism both by male actors and viewers. Coming to the point of feminism, the term feminism refers to a social and political movement striving to build up social, political, economic, and gender equality. The feminism theory points out the oppressions faced by women's sex under patriarchal society. It highlights the inequality that women are subjected to in the name of faith that society formulates. Women is defined and differentiated by gender and sexuality. She is never free to express her desire and find an identity through that expression. Coming to the point, the representation of women in media. The ideal of womanhood to be sought and achieved is constantly presented by media. All media discourse, including the literature and advertisements, work to construct social positions for women as viewers, listeners, and readers. Women are frequently represented in the media text as either fragmented or incomplete in some way. Women are faced with broken images, physical images of body as parts to be worked on. Checking on the point of the representation of Vaishali in film. Vaishali is a Malayalam film directed and edited by Bharathan. It was an adaptation of a sub-story by Vedavyasa to King Yudhishthira in the epic Mahabharata. It is the story of Vaishali, a Devadasi girl who was assigned the mission of seducing Rishishringan, the son of Maharshi Vibandagan, and bringing him to Champapuri to perform a Mahayagam to bring rain. Vaishali is a tragic figure and is ignored by all after she has successfully completed the task entrusted to her. Vaishali faces multiple oppression because she is a female, a courtesan, and also the illegitimate daughter of the king. In this movie, patriarchy and myth stand together to give away the message that woman has no right to desire, especially a subaltern woman has no choice in her life. The man designs her life, and she has to act accordingly without any hopes and aspirations. And at last, pointing to our conclusion, still we are wishing for a certain of new society where women oppression will no longer exist. The man and woman are equal and no one is inferior to one another. This notion has to be widely embraced by community. Women still struggles to achieve the ideal aim. Even though many oppressions faced by women have changed through political and social movement, still oppressions continue to reign in society. It is impossible to build a building in single day. Similarly, it is hard to construct society where equal rights will be attributed to humanity irrespective of gender. But definitely in future, women will acquire respect in all aspects on par with men in community. And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you.